and fly high against the
enemy
Flash
is
Tyrants
banning.
right here, right now at Facebook MPL Season 2, Rise of Legends. Come on, AirAsia Saiyan, rise and shine, rise and grind. The Jawhead being banned out.
Oh, we will see Flash Tyrants going in with a dominating 2-0 clean sweep. Who knows? Perhaps,
Your
just who
team
knows? They
is
are still
banning.
the Tyrants they are. And you can see the AirAsia Saiyan already banning out Hellcat. And those are very standard ones. Standard ban.
Standard ban so
Nothing
far.
much to say.
We might be seeing Hayabusa Grok being forced out right here.
The
Hayabusa
enemy is
gets
banning.
forced out, and there you go. The poison that you that you talked about. It's either Grok or something else, like the Martis.
Grok, Selena.
Selena
Could be Martis perhaps, just in case you don't want to give Flash Tyrants the advantage of having the Ashura King. But we have to see this last pick. Again, AirAsia Saiyan has the benefit of that.
Bane ban.
That's good.
This means Martis
No,
or Grok.
Definitely
That's
Grok.
right.
And it looks like
enemy
AirAsia
is
Saiyan will
picking.
have Selena and somebody to choose from that.
Martis.
Yep, maybe Martis.
Martis, but Rush does like Cho as well.
Cho
because
as well, correct.
AirAsia Saiyan plays a really great Cho, but yet again, Diggy is still open for Flash Tyrants to pick. I mean, Diggy is a problem for AirAsia Saiyan right now. There you go, the Cho. We picked
Your
out really
team
accurate
is
prediction by
picking.
Eduardo. Let's go. But just jokes aside, Lancelot was
It's gonna be hovering already.
Oh
yeah.
my god, I can't stop about his fan.
Natalia is also open. A lot of assassins are open here. You have Gushin as well to choose if you want to be a poor assassin. And looks like they're gonna lock down onto, or they're gonna hover onto Diggy first, not lock down, and they're gonna lock down to Diggy and
The
Kagura.
enemy
So
is
they kind of give that warning signal. And you did talk about it before. You said that the Diggy last pick was a better pick comparing to put him
Compared
in.
to pick
Yeah.
earlier, so
Correct.
now AirAsia Saiyan might not go for the Akai.
Yes. But here's the thing. They can mix things up and try to make that Diggy a bit
Balance it up a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit aggressive,
less
not more
impactful.
defensive. Yeah.
Correct. And it looks like they're gonna go in with the hovering of Hylos and Lancelot. I love the Hylos pickup, but the Lancelot isn't, and it looks like they're gonna go for the primary interest.
The Harley from
Harley.
Rush. The Harley
Your
from
team
Rush,
is
he's
picking.
known for playing mid lane. He's great at all the heroes, but he's really famous for playing Harley. And one of my favorite
yeah.
champions as well.
Correct, and Harley is also known as the Mage Marksman. So
Mage
if
one.
you don't have a Marksman, this is like a hybrid Marksman. In the early to mid games, he's very, very damaging is here. So it looks like Flash Tyrants will go in with their final two picks. I feel like they need to get their Marksman, sorry, Assassins or at least the damage dealers here.
See, my marksman charm is
I was
going
about
on
to
to
say
you and
Marksman.
then marksman meta.
Very triggering over here.
Let's go.
Oh, and it looks like it won't be a Marksman,
enemy
but it will be an
is picking.
Aurora with Lancelot. So they have dual mages lined up here and one primary assassin for Lancelot itself.
So not too much of a tanky composition except Grok. Flash Tyrants will be going for the aggressive play. Flicker, freeze into corners, destroy.
Yep.
So strong. And we do see a lot of teams like to do this, and especially Flash Tyrants, because we don't see a lot of teams pick Aurora, because it's not very popular, but a lot of different teams that likes to innovate, just like Flash Tyrants,
Correct.
will be picking up the Aurora for themselves. In terms of AirAsia Saiyan as well, they do have the Selena yet again with the long range stun.
It was actually Martis. Martis was last pick.
As well, yes, as
Yeah.
well as the Marty that is actually extremely strong as a fighter. So
Yep.
the fighter meta is also real.
Interesting enough that Martis has to be the last pick here. So we're gonna see how Flash Tyrants will counter-react to this using AirAsia Saiyan lineup. But then, this is the moment of truth. Predictions, Ido. Go ahead. You have to go first before me.
AirAsia Saiyan.
AirAsia Saiyan. I kind of like their...
I don't want to explain anymore.
Okay, I
AirAsia
kind of like...
Saiyan.
Okay, I'll tell you what this is. I kind of like their lineup. They have a lot of initiation coming in, but they're just calling for Doom. They already know that Diggy has been chosen already. Why go for the Martis? Martis will get cancelled. At the same time, you have Chow as well getting literally just cancelled out as well. So it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna give my bet onto Team Flash Tyrants here.
I do have to disagree though. AirAsia Saiyan, they are picking a composition that they are really comfortable with. Comfortable
Yes,
with
comfortable.
Right now.
The same thing as game 1, but hey, I might be wrong.
I'm gonna prove you wrong now. I mean, AirAsia Saiyan is gonna prove you wrong. Whoa, 30 seconds into the game, a little bit of aggression already by Swan.
And you can see that the matchups coming in from the bottom lane. Grok will be matching up against Martis. Perhaps High Loss will join in the fray. Alongside in the mid lane, Digi perhaps will be going to the bottom after helping out Kagura with the, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the Slayer buff where it increases the attack. High Loss, as mentioned, will join Martis downwards. Alongside with Harley in the mid lane against Kagura. And the top lane, Aurora and Lancelot will go face to face with Chao and Selena.
We do see a little bit of proxy going up and more action on the bottom side of the map. Martis will want to get Swan, but there's backup coming in from Diggy.
And Diggy will come in, but then where's the follow-up? The top lane, however, Flash Tyrants, they will lose a member towards AirAsia Saiyan. It looks like Solo's getting the kill onto Sien at the top lane. Very interesting progression coming in from AirAsia Saiyan. They get the early kill for their confidence booster. At the bottom lane, there is just much more poking coming in from both sides.
We do see that Turtle will be spawned out right here in 20 seconds, and AirAsia Saiyan having the early kill lead might translate into a Turtle kill really soon. Flash Tyrants 2 minutes in, not doing so hot because of the Selena pressure coming in, along with the Cho and Harley, 3-man coming onto the top lane.
It looks like 3-man indeed, but then they're just gonna fall back as Flash Tyrants will get the kill with Diggy onto Selena.
They made a mistake. AirAsia Saiyan got caught off guard, and 2 minutes in, Flash Tyrant even in up the scores already.
Even the scores are the same thing, but it feels like Flash Tyrants, they have that momentum. I kind of feel that aura coming in as Turtle will be contested. Gripax again getting caught off guard, but Jahat will be using the Asura King Martyrs on that multi-core and trying to wait for the decimate, but then Diggy's ultimate will pop out. The Turtle will be stolen, will be still over Flash Turrets and Tyrants. They're gonna go in ahead. Swan is gonna get the revenge kill onto Kagura. And it looks like another kill coming in from Selena's side. AirAsia Saiyan, they are going to go Super Saiyan. They want to win, but then Grok killing members again, making it an even trade for both sides.
That was just back and forth right there. 2-for-2 exchange. AirAsia Saiyan did get the Turtle for themselves, getting ahead. I'm not really getting ahead, you know, evening out the goal advantage so far. AirAsia Saiyan really want to fly high. They don't want Flash Tyrants to dominate them just so much as happened in the first game. And my goodness, are they trying to perform hard in this game?
The 2 kills trade is much more worth it for AirAsia Saiyan because they are able to get the Turtle, like you did mention, but then Rush, a lot of problem in here. Wow, an instant shutdown by Swan using his skills. There's no way that Rush could run from there with a great timing.
That wild charge coming in from Swan, so much damage coming in. Gripax getting the reverse time, getting the freeze, coming in backside, Obi as well, and trying to run away with the Glorious Power. He gets the stun, will be able to run away. Gripax with the escape.
But Gripax with the escape, he's unable to cover for Selena. Selena wanted to continue on to at least deal some damage, but then there isn't enough time.
Not enough time indeed. AirAsia Saiyan is in a ticking time bomb right now. Lancelot will be, you know, Lancelot Kagura is really strong in the game because they do so much damage late in the game with area effect. So they have to stop them right here. Rush having the single target damage will be helping out. There you go.
Oh no, Eon. You have to be careful. The Ring of Flames is there though. Unfortunately, it's a little too late. The HP was really low already. And AirAsia Saiyan will get back and equalize the kill.
And Turtle right there is spawned at the right time. AirAsia Saiyan is positioning well to take the Turtle, and let's see whether they are able to take it.
Oh, looks like the start of the Turtle will go in with Flash Tyrants.
The top side as
Sorry,
well.
it was AirAsia Saiyan over here. And it looks like nobody's gonna contest for that. Meanwhile, Penjahat at the top lane, I think he's a little bit too over-aggressive and he will fall back. But then, a Turtle for a hero, I think it's a fair trade.
A little bit of a sacrifice. Penjahat dying on the top side of the map, but gets the Turtle for themselves. They're still trying to catch up in terms of goal advantage. So that Turtle is needed against Flash Tyrants. So they have the single target damage. They have to do all these pickups, but instead Flash Tyrants are doing it against them on the top side of the map. So they did not get a kill per se, but AirAsia Saiyan focusing on the objectives really well.
Objectives indeed. And looking at the charts here, Flash Tyrants did manage to take down one turret. Nothing much significant. The first tier turrets are very, very easy to be destroyed. It just opens up a bit of a breathing space. But then AirAsia Saiyan, they need to get the farm. As looks like Kingdom has come over here with the ice. Unfortunately, Logan. Yeah, you know, it's kind of like, you know, the immortality, sorry, the immunity was there, and it did not affect Logan even a single bit.
And right now, we do see AirAsia Saiyan is neck to neck in terms of the goal advantage. Oh, but more kills on the top side of the map. Unfortunately, we did not see that. Harley trying to get away from the ground rush is indeed a great mage, and we do see some backup coming in. Selena gets the stun.
Oh, looks like the Ring of Flames comes in. Can Grok survive this? And I don't... Yeah, he still survives it over here. As the rest of Flash Tyrants will go in for the counter attack. Diggy killing off Selena. Maybe more perhaps. Lancelot, he should have followed up with that. Maybe perhaps the cooldown skills is viable.
The backup was quick from AirAsia Saiyan, but even quicker from Flash Tyrants living up to the name. They come in with a flash and oh my
goodness, look at that Aurora running away with a slither of health. The fight just continues on for Flash Tyrants and of course AirAsia Saiyan. I was about to go grab a flash over here, but then no worries on that. Looking at the situation, Logan is in a lot of trouble with the rest of the members of Team AirAsia Saiyan. Flash Tyrants, they are very aggressively pushing into the behind enemy lanes here. Swan is able to go a lot of distraction, and that's about it. That stopped the war.
AirAsia Saiyan trying to stall as much as possible. Rush will be on the top lane, will be getting the turret for himself, but they did lose the bottom turret to Flash Tyrants. This is not great in terms of the objective gameplay right here. They are focusing on the objectives, but they seem to be unable to hold on against Flash Tyrants right here because they're so aggressive with the Aurora ulti, with the Conus Destroy, with the freeze already ready to go.
It's two teams that actually kind of show their aggression. The only downside is AirAsia Saiyan aggression is not as impactful compared to Flash Tyrants. So Flash Tyrants right now, they're just riding the driver's seat, but it's just neck to neck. However, a little bit of difference comes into play.
You do see that Cho has his Athena shield and the Wizard boots already for himself. Will be having a little bit of a tankiness to go into the fights and catch out Flash Tyrants, but will they be able to catch out Flash Tyrants though? They are on the bottom side of the lane right here. We don't see Lord around here, but it seems like AirAsia Saiyan is trying to catch out somebody right now. And will Kagura be the target?
Oh, Kagura looks like she will be the target. She will be teleporting back before Aurora killing off somebody over there. But Martis and the rest of the members of AirAsia Saiyan will kill off Kagura. Meanwhile, the top lane, they will go in for one kill and one turret at least, and might go for the second one. This is the final turret at the top lane. My oh my, they're gonna fall back.
A great catch by AirAsia Saiyan, but losing out the tower for themselves is not great for them because the objective gameplay is strong and the aggression as well from Flash Tyrant is really good. AirAsia Saiyan losing out in terms of the kills, losing in terms of the goal advantage ever so slightly, but most importantly the towers, because the towers means dominance all over the map. Flash Tyrants controlling the game so far.
And Oracle has been obtained by Swan's Grok, making him a lot tankier this time around, especially adding into the MP status. But then the war comes in. Logan, he's going to run away. He's going to be protected by the rest of his team members. Unfortunately, his team members will have to suffer the consequences. Diggy will get the kill onto one of the members of AirAsia Saiyan. And AirAsia Saiyan, they had to run away into safety. No way at all they can save this turret. Oh, look at that. Harley, unfortunately, getting caught off guard there.
My favorite hero being slain in a professional game. What a sad sight to see, but my goodness, AirAsia Saiyan losing out the edge 9 minutes in, and Flash Tyrants looking already to close the game. They are still on it. The aggression is there!
And the coldness comes through here with the help of Aurora, and now Kagura will secure the kill. The rest of the members of Flash Tyrants, they're just gonna farm into the opponent's base. Diggy's ulti did connect over here to cancel any BS from Chow. The rest of the members, Selena wanted to join the fray, but then it's just a little too late. Everyone is just dispersed. They just killed one member, they stole the farm, and they just run away.
Flash Tyrants were a little bit aggressive on the AirAsia Saiyan jungle right there because they know that Lord was there, so they were a little bit careful and they have to back away. If they lose that fight right there, could translate into a Lord for AirAsia Saiyan, and they already have the edge and they will not lose it. They are playing a little bit cautiously right now, KBC.
And even though Obi using the Aurora, he's level 9, he's pretty underfarmed compared to everyone. Of course, according to Gripex, but he's still holding his ground, he's still assisting in here. But then Swan, he's going to use his ulti, did not connect to anyone. Ring of Flames as well, no effect whatsoever.
My goodness, AirAsia, oh, the Abyssal Arrow lands, but it does not get the stun. And what's going on right here?
Oh, here comes the team fight. Kingdom comes again with the ice coldness here. Kagura killing off Hylos in this process as Lancelot comes in with the kill. Selena getting the trade kill before burning down, getting shut down by Aurora, and Martis running for his dear life. 4 members there, no way. There's no way he's able to run away from there, leaving only Harley alive.
AirAsia Saiyan struggling to find an opening for the team fight. It is because, yet again, is because of the Diggy with the time bomb, with the reverse time, just makes it so hard for an opening to come in for AirAsia Saiyan, and they just get reverse situations over reverse situations every time. Just makes it really hard for them. I
want to point out that Swan's wall also disrupts the team fight. Like, it kind of segregate the first member who got shut down first. The rest of the members are actually behind the wall, so there was no backup already from whatsoever.
That's right, that's right.
So great play by him.
Let's check out the items. Selena having the Winter Detergent for herself already. This is very important for Selena, because if she's ever getting caught out, Selena will be able to be in the defensive position.
Oh, Solos! Oh, Solos is able to be saved by Harley as Harley gets the better of the Flash Tyrant member over here. I did not see the kill from him because of the kill cam, but then here comes the aggression from AirAsia Saiyan. They know that this is a loophole that they should be taking onwards, but then the rest of the members of Flash Tyrants, they are smart. They know when to back out. They know when to stop pushing for walls.
The disengage is so good by Flash Tyrants, and I do think they are the only team that is able to work well with Diggy, and more actions coming in.
Oh no, Martis fighting for his dear life. Unfortunately, a lot of spells has been done onto the Ashura King. He has no choice but to sleep. And now you can see the AirAsia Saiyan are losing turrets after turrets, and this is not looking good.
They're trying to push and they're trying to focus on the objective, but more action coming in. Rush tries to get away from Swan, and Swan will not take that deadly magic for himself.
He doesn't have any follow-up, but then this is the follow-up that they need. Flash Tyrants comes in again. Lancelot killing off Selena with the help of 4 members, and this spells for the Lord.
The Lord is here. The Winter Detergent was not enough for Selena to survive the game. Swan is still trying to zone them out. The fight is so strong coming in from Flash Tyrants.
And it looks like it's going to be a bait over here. Logan is going to suffer a lot of damage here as Lancelot comes in with the kill. And Lancelot, he just cancelled out Ring of Flame using his second skill.
The Taunt
Roses.
Wow, so good. The invulnerability helps, because Lancelot will not take the final damage coming in from Harley with the Deadly Magic and Poker Trick combo. That was so well timed by Lancelot. Shen, great player.
And you know, Sien, it was reminding me of one situation where I was hosting a 1v1 battle. Leslie was having a final shot onto an ulti, and Lancelot just uses Torn Roses. GG.
No problem.
Cancel off.
I have the Torn Rose and you have the losses, and Shen right here engaging the Lord for himself.
He wants to engage, but he knows somebody's camping over there. Gripex, meanwhile, he's gonna get caught, and he is gonna get a lot of damage. AirAsia Saiyan, they need to follow out right here. They need to save the teammate. Gripex here is gonna get harassed down by Swan. Swan also has to be careful. He knows that he's not tanky yet. But then the bottom lane, my oh my, Martis. Oh, he's gonna fall back.
He's gonna fall back right there. The disengage is so great, and the Dig ultimate, just perfect timing. And time after again, this could be a pun right? Time after again, the reverse time and the time bomb is just so much of a big problem for AirAsia Saiyan. They are missing the flight right now. They are missing the game because of this disengages. Flash Tyrants just know what they're doing.
And it's the lane control that plays into the actual role. As you can see, fight does come out here. Diggy pop his ulti a little bit too quick, perhaps trying to disengage Cho from that wall, or starting the initiator from there. But then again, Looking at this, Flash Tyrants are very making things very annoying for AirAsia Saiyan.
That's right. I mean, Logan as the Cho finds it really hard to engage along with Repax as well. The Glorious Pathway are mostly used to engage, but the Diggy, my god.
Cancel
we
it.
We have to talk about it again. Because if the Glorious Pathway slows them down, but Diggy's ultimate cancels all of that. So it just nullifies
Everything.
Yep. Especially the Glorious Pathway. So having Albi with the freeze and coldness destroy coming in from the back is just coming in too strong. They have a really great crowd control deny coming in, and Gripax getting caught yet again by the reverse time.
Oh no, Gripax again, coldness comes in. No, winter has come, but then Gripax is able to run away, and now Sien, he's down to a slit of hell. He will survive from the Ring of Flames over here, but then Swan has been the annoyance of this team against here. And oh, Penjahat. Bottom lane, he's pushing.
That's right.
He's
the
actually
Selena
pushing
arrows,
something.
however, the Selena arrows, the Abyssal arrows, does not work as well. If in case it, oh, there you go.
Oh my goodness, Selena is able to take down Diggy over here. A quick kill, and Selena will run away, will flicker away from their Swan. He wanted to use his ultimate here, but did not connect to Selena.
And my goodness, what a play by Flash Tyrants so far. 18 to 8, 4.7 to 4.3. Still doing really well for themselves. AirAsia Saiyan struggling to build their own wings back, and they will try their best to get onto Flash Tyrants. But how will they do that?
Well, they're doing it right. They have Martis split pushing the lane, backstabbing him from time to time. They're also trying to be an annoyance as themselves here, comparing to Team Flash Tyrants. But Team Flash Tyrants, they have to be careful. They know that this is not the game that they should lose. They will have to continue on as the fight will struck in. Flash Tyrants will suffer the ultimate from Grok, and then many more. Logan being pulled back here as Selena from Team AirAsia Saiyan is able to kill here. As you can see, Martis, he will be going up here and helping out with the team. Backstab with a double kill onto Aurora, and that's a lot over here.
Oh man, the fight being won by AirAsia Saiyan. The wigs are being built right now, and my goodness, Kagura is alone, and AirAsia Saiyan going for the tower right now. Could this be a win for AirAsia Saiyan? Oh my goodness, KBC, what's going on?
They are doing things right now. They are able to get that wipe out. Oh my, AirAsia Saiyan are back into the game, and we have to give them a lot of credit. They were doing the split pushes well. Martis was on time with the team fights in the mid lane. He's able to backstab them behind enemy lines, not only getting 1 kill but 2 kills, and leading to more deaths of Flash Tyrants. No time of recovery for coming back for the protection of the base.
Huge turnaround by AirAsia Saiyan. My goodness, how did they even lose? I mean, how did Flash Tyrant lose out the game? They were ahead in kills, in towers, and suddenly, all of a sudden, the Abyssal arrow lands, and they just pick them off one by one, and there you go, the Martis coming in from the backside, gets the double kill.
Correct.
And wow, that just worked out. They just need one great team fight.
Like I said, the team fight does matter again, and that one great team fight managed